All right, hello. Now we move to a big topic in destination marketing, namely destination branding, on this 11th video in the series. Um, what is a brand? Brand is something that is purposefully built, in this case, by a destination. It is a marketing tool that makes things simple and emotional for consumers. It is important to understand the difference between a brand and an image. Everybody has an image of a destination, for example, but that image does not necessarily convert into a brand. Brand is something emotional that is purposefully built by the destination. Um, Brand makes a destination different from all the others. Regarding the destination attributes and characteristics, destinations are in the sea of sameness. There are many different destinations that are actually providing very similar attributes to each other. What a brand does, it differentiates one place from another. A brand tells an emotional story of the destination, something else than what the other destination with the same attributes can do. A brand stands for something instead of just providing offers, just selling the destination. Brand is much more than just selling. Um, Brand is about building the the um, um, top of mind awareness among the consumers with different kind of marketing actions. And branding, the way what kind of brand is built for the destination is dependent on the mission, vision, values, the strategy of that destination. Brand is a tool that helps the destination to get into and to reach its goals. And it is also how destination reaches those goals it has set for itself. Um, Regarding advertising, branding is often supported by advertising, but branding is much more than just saying, come here. It is how you say it, it's what kind of story you tell about the destination. Brand should be something that all the businesses in the destination share, that they feel like that they are promoting that brand. That would be the optimal case for a destination brand. For destination branding, guerrilla marketing is often used. And guerrilla marketing is completely different from all the other marketing in a way that it uses unorthodox ways of doing marketing. And those ways are often based on the brand strategy, how the brand looks, feels, the brand elements, brand personality, core promise, and brand values. All of these need to be clearly defined in the branding strategy. What is the core promise a brand makes for the customer? How does the brand look like, feel like, smell like, uh, and sound like? And what is important for the brand? And the key thing in branding is that you have to be able to measure the success of branding. If you are not systematically developing and measuring a brand among your target group, then it's not actually branding, it's more like affecting the image of the tourist about the destination. And of course, that is one way of approaching marketing, but branding is a powerful tool set in a way that it's more focused on the affective dimensions, how person feels about the destination, whereas traditional marketing is more about the functional aspects of the destination, what there is and how to get there and what's the price and what to do and what to see and so on and so on. The destination branding complexity is really difficult. For example, here in this picture, we can see the Maldives, which is a very well branded destination, for example, for honeymoon. But there is also the other side of Maldives, where there is this giant mountain of giant island of trash because of tourism. There is lack of control for the DMO about how the brand looks and feels like in the destination, and all the promotion that the businesses in the destination do. As we have learned, destinations are complex and multidimensional, and it's very difficult for a destination to say that this is what we're going to focus, this is what our brand is going to represent. And there are always businesses and stakeholders who do not agree with that. It is impossible to create a solution that makes everybody happy. But nonetheless, a solution is needed. Everybody has different kinds of target markets. And for example, when we are measuring the success of the brand, we have to be aware who are our target markets, because those are the people whose top of mind awareness, for example, we want to measure. There are also politics in the decision making process, especially the stronger the public sector is in destination marketing. We have noticed that top-down approaches do not work. A destination management organization or marketing organization just cannot say that this is our brand. If it's not accepted by the stakeholders, local businesses, it's not going to work. Then, of course, brand loyalty in tourism is a difficult thing. For example, if a destination has an excellent brand and excellent customer experience, people don't necessarily come back if they want to explore different kinds of destinations. There are also funding problems for destination branding, because destination branding effects are not immediately visible. Branding does not lead immediately to sales. Branding leads to success in the long run, and thus the investments have to be placed way before we can start to see the results of the branding process. And there are also different levels of brands in one destination. For example, here in Finland, we have the brand of Finland. We also have brand of Lapland in north. Helsinki as a city has a brand of itself. Rovaniemi in Lapland has also a brand on its own. And we in eastern Finland we have Saimaa and Lakeland, and all different kind of brands in different regional levels are interacting with each other. And this is sometimes really difficult for the tourist to understand what is actually this destination where I am at this moment, when there are so many different destination brands all intertwined together. And in tourism, there are, and especially in tourism branding, there are not quick victories to be achieved. Images in tourist minds change relatively slowly. You have to be building the presence and building the brand in the target group for quite a lot of time in order for the brand image and destination image to change. And in the end, it's always the consumers and their perceptions that actually define what the brand represents. And this is changing the minds of the consumers is of course the main goal of branding. And with the brand, we want to position the brand so it's different from all the other competitors. And this is done from the consumer viewpoint. All the consumers, tourists, customers have problems and dreams, needs and wants. And which destination solves them? So this is, again, understanding the customer is at the central, at the main point of developing destination brands. We can have generic destination brands, or that are providing something for everybody, or we can have very specific destination brands. And the smaller the brand and the smaller the destination with less and less resources, the more specific it should be. We can also, and we also have to define market segments. Identify the people who would be most interested in visiting the destination, and also who would be most profitable for the destination to attract you. There are also other kind of measurements how we can measure the success of market segments and market segmentation. For example, measuring the CO2 effects of different markets is one approach to sustainable tourism marketing. Destinations should represent some kind of lifestyle so that people living that lifestyle would understand that this is the destination designed for me. This is the right place for me and people like me. Within the destination branding, it's important to be consistent. Not change the marketing all the time, but build certain kind of brand, build certain kind of image among the minds of the consumers, and always also do something new. So this is especially true for customer loyalty and getting people to come back to the destination. If a destination can provide whatever there was that they liked the last time and something new in top of that, it's a powerful incentive for the people to visit the destination. So destination branding is one of the most complex and interesting things to do in destination marketing, but all the destinations should be building a brand. And this also is connected to destination governance in a way that the destination brand cannot be changed every 2 years or every 4 years. Having an impact, changing the awareness of people in certain markets takes a long time in tourism, and people might do certain kind of tourist trips suitable for the destination only like once in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years even. So the perspective has to be longer. We cannot change the brand every time the CEO or a manager of the DMO changes.